or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm here to help.
Hey, I'm Jay Shetty, and I'm the host of On Purpose. In this week's episode, I had the honor to interview President Joe Biden in his first ever personal interview about mental health.
We have an enormous opportunity, but the thing I want to change is American attitude. We can do anything. There's nothing we've ever set our mind to we've not been able to do we've done together. For real.
Listen to On Purpose with Jay Shetty on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Well, in trending political news, former President Donald Trump, just a few days removed from being indicted on additional felony charges for allegedly mishandling classified documents after he left the White House. Trump went on a defensive at a rally Saturday in Pennsylvania. Trump called President Biden, quote, a dumb SOB. What? A dumb SOB, end quote. Apparently Trump is mad about immigration, crime, the economy, etc. The former president went on to say, quote, we are not going to allow this horror to continue. 3 years ago, we were a great nation, and we will soon be a great nation again.
No, we weren't. No, we weren't. And you ain't got to worry about calling him names, because you keep up at this rate, your ass ain't going to have a name. You can fit to be a number.
These charges.
Yeah. I like that, Steve.
Yeah. Say that again.
Yeah, keep this up. We don't have to worry about names no more, because your ass going to be a number.
A good one.
Yeah.
How dare he? The disrespect. Wow.
So he is really trying to be the Republican candidate for the 2024 election, doing campaign rallies.
He just got new charges.
At least this time, they have somebody in the Republican Party that's in opposition. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. Before DeSantis, I'd rather see Trump in there than him, because you know exactly what you're going to get with Trump.
Yeah.
But this DeSantis, he's next level racism. You know, Trump's racism comes from the economic thing, because he's never been downtrodden or poor, so he has no relatable qualities for the downtrodden.
Dictator mentality.
Yeah. But this boy here, Trump, he's never done that. So he has no compassion for the common man. But he tricks him by going down on the level, saying the things that them ignorant haters want to hear. Mm-hmm. It's just so sad that we had 70 million of those people that were willing to vote for him the last time he ran. But I don't think he's going to be the candidate. I think he'll run, but these charges keep coming. I just don't understand how the Republican Party can't put forth a better type of candidate. You just can't find a better person to represent your party. Are you all that big a cowards that you're so scared of this man and what the Trump supporters will do to your chances in the Senate and the House, that you will keep propping up this immoral example of a human being? If you're going to be the Republican Party, you got to just have a better example of a person. Put Pence in there. At least he ain't got no charge. How about y'all just put somebody up who ain't got no charge?
What about Tim Scott, the black? Well, we don't have time.
Who ain't anybody voting for him?
Just wanted to hear you say it. Coming up at 30.
You think the white people finna vote for his black ass man, boy? Come over here and sit over here
Republican
with me. You better come over here and get on Steve Harvey show.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about back to school right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, I'm Wilmer Valderrama, executive producer of the new podcast De My Abuelita First. Each week, the incredible Vico Ortiz and fabulous Abuelita Liliana Montenegro will play matchmaker for a group of hopeful romantics. Right, Vico?
You know it. Listen to Date My Abuelita First, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts.
And remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Just do it better. Besitos.
On How Rude, Tanneritos, the Full House Rewatch podcast. Join characters Stephanie Tanner and Kimmy Gibbler, also known as actresses Jodie Sweetin and Andrea Barber, as they relive every episode of your favorite Friday night comfort show.
We spent our entire childhoods on a little show called Full House, playing frenemies, but becoming besties whenever the cameras weren't rolling. And now, 35 years later, it's our biggest adventure yet.
Listen to How Rude, Tanneritos on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Craig Ferguson goes in search of joy and talks with actors, doctors, stand-ups, and scientists. Everyone. Is it love, religion, drugs, money? Where do you find it? Craig Ferguson, In Search of Joy, the celebrations, the dances, science, poetry, laughter, and music of joy. Don't miss it. Joy with Craig Ferguson. Hear it now on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm here to help.
Hey, I'm Jay Shetty, and I'm the host of On Purpose. In this week's episode, I had the honor to interview President Joe Biden in his first ever personal interview about mental health.
We have an enormous opportunity, but the thing I want to change is American attitude. We can do anything. There's nothing we've ever set our mind to we've not been able to do we've done together. For real.
Listen to On Purpose with Jay Shetty on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.